Hey, Chef Jesse here. How are you? How you guys enjoying the weekend, huh? Anyway, folks, today I'm gonna make something real quick and I'm gonna show you how it's done. I probably showed you how it's done before, but for those who've missed it, we're gonna do it all over again. Today I'm making, sometimes it's a night, it's a gloomy day out or something. You don't know what to eat, or you might not feel too good. You might have a hangover. You might a thousand things to do. You know what I'm talking about, right? So anyway. So, what better than chicken soup? Chicken soup. Jewish penicillin. Telling you. The best. Telling you. So anyway, folks, I'm going to show you how to do it real quick today. Because let's say you don't have no time. You don't want to get real fancy. You want to do something real quick. So I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. In just a minute. Watch. Okay. So real quick. Chicken soup. Telling you, you're going to cook this in about, I don't know, half hour or so. Not even. First, what I did was I took chicken. I used a piece of chicken cutlet, just plain chicken breast, and I chopped it up in little pieces, and I'm boiling it. I've been boiling it for about maybe 15-20 minutes, and just to get the pink. When it starts to turn, you don't see it pink anymore. You know it's cooked, and don't cook it too much because remember you're gonna throw this into the soup mix, and then it's gonna continue cooking. So. First of all, I'm going to show you what I did. I'm going to start off with onions. I base a lot of stuff on onions. The onions are good for you. It's just, your breath, well, I don't know. But I like onions. So what I did, I took 2 tablespoons of butter, real butter. I always like using real butter. And I chopped up some onions, and I chopped up some celery, and I chopped up some carrots and some cilantro. I'm going to show you right now how it is looking. Okay, let me put this up like that, or we can get more into it. Okay, so here goes my onions. So the object is to cook my onions first. Okay, I'm gonna cook my onions first because the onions break down faster than the rest of the stuff. Okay, so we're gonna put my onions in there. Okay, and okay, so just my onions for now. Okay, just my onions. Okay, let me turn up, and if you could see. Oh, maybe you can't see. Okay, let's see if we can turn in here. There you go. Okay, there you go. Okay, so I got my onions in here. And I'm going to saute my onions, break it down. And I use 2 tablespoons of butter. And I put a little bit of olive oil, maybe a tablespoon or 2. Just so that the butter won't burn, okay? And this is going to be my base. And okay, so and this gives it all good flavor. Okay, there you go. So I'm just gonna stir this. I'm gonna let the onions break down. This is very easy. Just keep an eye on it. And in this pot over here, I don't know if you can see it. You can see the other pot. You can't probably see the other pot right here. You can't see the other pot. Well, in the other pot here, I have my chicken. This is my chicken that I'm boiling. Okay. And it's already cooked. It's already cooked. I chopped it up in little square pieces, and I cooked it for about maybe 15-20 minutes. That should be enough just to get the pink out of it. And remember, you're gonna put it into the soup, and you're gonna continue cooking it. So it should be good. So this is smelling so good already. I mean, the smell of onions is like the base of everything. It's really smells good. Okay, it really smells good. I'm gonna put some garlic in there because me and garlic, not too much because I don't want to burn it. Okay, you don't wanna. Okay, so just get the. Oh man, I'm losing my garlic there. Okay, so just continue spinning it around, and this is almost done. This is getting soft. The onions are getting soft. And as soon as the onions are broken down and soft, I'm going to add the other ingredients to it. Okay, so very simple. This is a very simple chicken soup. So when you're alone at home, you don't feel like eating anything hard, rough, you can have this, and you can have something else on the side. But this is very good, quick soup. Uncle Jesse's quick chicken soup. So stay tuned. Okay, so now my onions are just about done. Now I'm gonna add my carrots. Okay, my carrots and my celery. And let me break this up here a bit. Okay, there we go. So I got some baby carrots there that I found in the fridge. And it's good. Okay, so there you go. Get the celery in there. Okay. So now I'm gonna start sauteing my carrots, my celery, and that's starting to smell real good. It's starting to release the flavors. Okay. This smells so good, so good. And you're gonna do this for I don't know, 5 minutes or so, just to break down a bit the vegetables. Okay. And you can let them stay there for a little while. Okay. I'm gonna add my cilantro now. That's gonna help out the flavors. Okay, my cilantro. I chopped up a bunch of cilantro. I don't know how much. Just took a little rip of the bush there. I'm gonna put the cilantro in there. Just use your eye. There you go. Now this starts to smell real good with the cilantro. Oh my God, this smells delicious. You can smell it right now. Wow, this is the flavors. Okay. You can add some salt to this. I'm not adding any salt because I'm putting in chicken stock. The chicken stock I'm using is low sodium, but even though it's low sodium, it still contains salt. And so I just once I finish adding the chicken stock, then I'll check to see if it needs any salt. But like I said, I just used garlic powder. You can use fresh garlic if you want. I have some in the fridge. I just didn't want to. I'm going to use some pepper. 2, 3, 4. 4 spins. Make it 5. 5 spins of my of pepper. This is smelling so good now. This is smelling so good. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so we're back now. This smells delicious. Now I'm going to start adding the chicken. Okay. Actually, not yet. I'm going to add the chicken broth that I'm using. I'm using chicken broth with 40% low sodium. Less sodium. So, let me, okay, oh, this smells good. So I'm going to maybe use this whole box or a little bit. Let me see. I could use the whole box. Okay. Hey, we used the whole box. So this is what? This is 32 ounces of chicken broth, chicken stock, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Now raise up the flame so you bring it to a boil, and then you get your pieces of chicken here, and you drop them in. Okay. This is all going to give it flavor. Okay, there you go. Now, I'm going to use some of the water that I boiled the chicken. This definitely has flavor to it. And I'm going to add to it. Okay. And I'm just going to bring it up to almost the top of the pot. And I'm going to stir. Okay. And now I'm going to bring this to a boil. And let me get a spoon so I can taste this to check to see what it tastes like. So let me see. Perfect. I'm going to use a little bit. Not this time. I'm going to put some salt because it definitely needs some salt. Okay. And mix that well. Now your chicken will continue cooking, so don't worry about if it wasn't cooked before, but I cooked it for like 15-20 minutes, so it should be good. So let me taste the salt intake in this. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Let me clean that up. Okay, perfect. There we go. Okay. The cilantro tastes delicious in here. I want to release some more of the flavors, so I'm going to boil this. I'm going to bring it to a boil. I'm going to cover it up, keep an eye on it because I don't want it to boil over. And I'm going to boil that once, and then I'm going to bring it down and let it simmer, 5-10 minutes or so, and then my soup is done. So look at that soup boil. Look at this. Oh, it's boiling at high temperature. Look at that. Oh man. And you can smell the flavors. Wow. So at this time, I'm gonna take my noodles. I'm using egg noodles. These are egg noodles that I'm using. You can use regular noodles. You can use rice, make chicken rice soup. But I'm gonna be using these noodles. I'm not into noodles too much nowadays, so I'm gonna use these noodles. Okay. There you go. That calmed down the soup a bit from boiling. And that should be enough noodles. I don't know. Let me see. Check. You can add more noodles if you want. It's up to you. And if you're a noodle lover, so I'm gonna do another handful of noodles. There you go. That is enough. Now I'm gonna continue that. I'm gonna lower the flame on that so it can just simmer. And that should be it. Okay. Just let it, there you go. Now you gotta let it simmer for another 5-10 minutes. Lower the flame. And then you're good. Okay, you might want to cover it up. Just make sure the steam escapes. You don't want it to boil over. And there goes your soup. It's done. And I'm gonna show you how it looks when it's done. It smells delicious. I tell you, it really does. Hey, so I'm back here at the table, Chef Jesse. I just showed you how to do my quick chicken noodle soup. You might say, oh, this guy's crazy. Yeah, we're all crazy. But anyway, this is delicious. It's real quick. It's, not messy. If you're alone, you want to cook something quick, this is it, chicken noodle soup. On a day like this, that's nice and rainy, hey. So let me show you how it looks. Let me turn the camera on. I'm at the table now. Okay, there it goes. Look at that. So I got some crackers there. I like crackers with my soup. You got a lot of, there you go. You got a celery in there. The chicken, chunks of chicken, the noodles. Perfect. It looks perfect. Okay. And I'm sitting down, listening to Steely Dan. For those who know Steely Dan. And it's an old song from 1977 or something. So let's try this soup and see how it tastes. It's got a lot of cilantro. I can see a lot of cilantro in it. Let me, this is hot, so you don't burn yourself. This is, I don't know. This is delicious. This really, really hits the spot. Get a cracker. Don't take crackers and crunch them and throw them into the soup. That's nasty. Whoever saw that? But that's nasty. Come on. Don't do that. Take the cracker, eat it. Delicious. I wish you guys were here to enjoy the soup. I called an old friend of mine. He's a lonely old guy. His wife passed away, and I feel bad for him. Lives in the building across the street from me. And we spoke on the phone a little bit. We call each other once in a while to check up on each other, which is nice. And he called me today. He told me, I'm home, alone, I went to buy a bottle, and I'm having a couple of drinks by myself. I invited him over to eat some soup and listen to some music and everything, but he just wasn't in the mood to come out. So I understand. So I missed out on some good soup. Anyway, folks, that's Uncle Jesse's quick chicken noodle soup. And if you like it, watch the video. find it on YouTube along with all my other recipes. And I'm glad people are starting to look at YouTube and find my recipes, and because people have been private messaging me, asking me, how do you do this, how do you do that? And I appreciate that. So folks, go to my channel, subscribe, YouTube, Cooking with Uncle Jesse. And I'm going to enjoy this soup. Anyway, folks, I'm going to enjoy this soup. Then I got to run over to the supermarket, buy some things for tomorrow's dinner. And then I'm going to go run over to Rite Aid, and I'm going to buy myself a 6-pack. And, you know, I've been taking medication all week. It's been a mess. So today I stopped taking my medications. And I'm going to have a beer too. Hey, we're in the holidays. So anyway, folks, from my home to your home, God bless you guys. Love you guys. See you guys tomorrow. And see what we have tomorrow for dinner. Take care. Have a great night. Enjoy yourself. Stay safe.